I can throw down a lot of food. You put it in front of me, I can throw down. I mean, I didn't get this big, eating celery sticks and carrots. All right, I had my first meal of the day here. Just a simple little breakfast. I got keto breakfast. I got some like 50 grams of bacon bits there. I got 3 cage-free eggs with a little bit of cheese on it, scrambled up. And then I got about a serving and a half of some pork rinds, original flavor. And then I've got my coffee with 2 creamers, a little bit of stevia and 2 stevia sugars packets. And that's my breakfast. So this is my second meal and last meal of the day. What I have here are 2 bagel cheeseburgers made with keto bagels and a serving of broccoli. So that's 2 meals, last meal for the day. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hey, what's up guys? So now I'm at the gym. I'm at Snap Fitness, and as you can see, I kind of like this gym if you kind of look around here. Nobody in here really. Summertime at the gym. That's what I've usually found, is that summertime people don't really go to the gym. They're out, enjoying the weather. But this is one of the best time to get in and get it taken care of. Today I'm working chest, triceps, and shoulders. Today the main moves I do are going to be bench press, flat bench press, incline dumbbell press, and standing overhead shoulder press. Those are the 3 main compound movements, and by compound movements I just mean movements that take multiple body parts are worked at the same time. So, and I do a couple of other things for my shoulders, so I'm gonna get my workout in. I just thought I'd check in, let you know what I was up to today. This is day 2, so stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys later. What's up YouTube? This is Tanzel Jones here with Taylor Made Tea, or you can call me T for short since you're my friends now. I just wanted to give you all an update today. I just finished up day 2. First, you saw my first meal and my second meal, and you saw my little workout session today. So the topic for today, I'm just going to explain my diet a little bit. Right now, if you're not aware, if you've been following me on Instagram or you've been following me on Facebook, then you know that I follow the ketogenic diet. I just want to talk a little bit about that, what it is exactly, and how I came about and how I started it, and what I like about my diet. So first of all, just give you a little history of my dieting. I've always known that okay. Let me define the ketogenic diet for you a little bit to give you an idea. Pretty much is what it is. It's a very, very low carb diet, a moderate protein, and high fat diet. When I want to lose weight, when I've done this in the past, what I've done is I've actually lowered my carbohydrate intake. And so that means like I lowered my rice, my pasta, my breads, and all that kind of stuff. And I've seen really, really good results with that. The issues I've had in the past with that is that when I lower my carbs, I was always hungry. Even when I wasn't, I was working out, I'd eating whatever it is, how many calories I decided I was going to eat. I was always hungry. So that led me, once you start, and you start getting carbs, and you get hungry, so you eat more carbs. And then for me personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, that made me very, very hungry, and I overate my calories a lot, especially after, like I said, I didn't have my purpose. If you watch my day 1 video, then I talked about a lot of purpose. I didn't have my purpose. So I make a short-term goal. I reach that goal, and then just slowly start to rebound and eat more food than I should, and then the weight's back on plus some. So that's how I was with the lowering the carb diet. I've tried other diets before. I actually tried veganism for a little bit. I tried that for about a couple weeks, but that doesn't last. I have to have meat in my life. That just doesn't work for me personally. And I've tried. Another thing, what led me to the ketogenic diet is I've heard about the ketogenic diet before, but I just didn't when I first heard about it and somebody explained it to me. I didn't think that was something that I personally could do. I found out about intermittent fasting like 5 years ago. That's one of my first videos. I was doing intermittent fasting, and I still do that to this day. I just do it a little bit differently, and that's something I'll talk about in a whole nother video. I think intermittent fasting and fasting is fantastic for weight loss. I can't say enough good things about intermittent fasting, but I'll say that for another video. I could talk all night about intermittent fasting. I think it is amazing. It's definitely a great weight loss tool if you're looking to lose weight. But back to the ketogenic diet. So it's a high fat, low carb, moderate protein diet. So how I got into it is when I started lowering my carbs. So I had a certain amount of calories that I was planning to eat a day, right? So, I was starting my weight loss journey, and I had my carbs set, let's say like 150, and my fats at like, let's say 50 grams of fat a day, 150 carbs a day. So what I was doing is like, as my weight loss started to stall, what I would do is I kind of just like lower my carbs by 25 grams. So then I would raise up my fats by 3 or 4 grams. I would lower my carbs down to 100, and then all of a sudden I'm pretty much eating the same grams of carbs and fat a day. And that at the same time, I had been reading about the ketogenic diet. And the reason I never really gave it a shot is because I didn't think I could give up my carbs. I didn't think I could give up my rice. I didn't think I could give up pasta. I didn't think I could give up pizza. I didn't think I could give up bread, cinnamon rolls, donuts. I didn't think I could give that up for the long term. And so that's why I was very leery of it, but going into it because I didn't think I could give it up. But as, my weight loss, started to, I tried it. And the first couple of days of keto, I actually gained, 4 or 5 pounds, because I wasn't what is called fat adapted in the ketogenic world. It's where your body isn't used to, or hasn't turned from a sugar fuel into a fat fuel source, just to make it simple for you. So I wasn't fat adapted. My body wasn't able to convert, so I did gain a little bit of weight in those first 4 or 5 days. But after 4 or 5 days, once I got the carbs down low enough, and started cranking the fat in, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, a lot of weight started coming off. And when you first start keto, when you first drop carbs down, you're going to have a lot of water loss at first, because carbohydrates soak up the water. They hold the water into, in your body. So when you get rid of the carbs, you're getting rid of the water as well once you've, switched over and you've kept your carbs low enough for long enough. So, the ketogenic diet is what I do. And that's how I kind of just fell into it. Because I know that lower carb always works. I just didn't think I could go that low carb. So pretty much I'm eating 20 grams of carbs or less a day. So, and I try to get all those carbs from vegetables. There's a couple of, I don't really eat it. And sugar is pretty much a no-no on the ketogenic diet. You don't want any sugars in your diet if you can help it. Try to get your sugars as low as possible. So I try to eat as many vegetables as I can. Lately, I haven't been eating the vegetables as much. I've been experimenting with like coconut flour, almond flour and stuff. But I still try to keep it under 20 grams a day. That's for me personally. Some people can get away with more than that, 30, 40. I probably could get away with more of that. I just haven't experimented enough with carbs as far as like how high that you can get. But it just depends on different people. Some people can get away with 40, 50 carbs a day and still be in ketosis. Ketosis is just when you're producing ketones and using fatty energy. That's what ketosis is. So just in case you didn't know. So some people can get up to 50 calories, 50 grams of carbs a day. But for me personally, I feel like I've tested up to 30 before to so I think I'm somewhere between, as long as I'm under 30, I'm okay, there's, now that I'm on this weight loss challenge, I'm trying to stick under 20. So anything under 20. I don't want to go any lower than 10 because you want at least those green vegetables in your, for me personally, like some people feel like you don't need green vegetables, but for me, I want those micronutrients to keep myself healthy. So I want to keep at least 10 grams of carbs in there per day. So that's what I do in my diet. The ketogenic diet, why I like the ketogenic diet is because I have control over my eating. Like when I've been on other diets before, I did not have the control that I have on the ketogenic diet. I'm eating 2 meals a day. My breakfast is about 600 to 700 calories, and my lunch, dinner, or whatever you want to say, is like 800 to 900, or 700 to 900 calories, depending on the day. And that's another thing I really, now that I've been doing this for a couple months, 3-4 months now, I kind of know, how much calories is in the food I'm eating. So I really don't, need to get, be as strict with my calories. For long as I'm progressing and I'm losing weight, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling good, then I don't really feel like I need to count every single calorie, but I just do want to make sure that I'm in that 1,500 to 1,700 calorie range. So for this challenge, that's what I'll be: 1,500 to 1,700 calories a day. Cardio wise, like I just try to maintain active. I'll talk about that in another video, so I don't make this video too long. But the ketogenic diet is the protocol I follow. It's just a high fat, low carb, moderate protein diet. So I'm eating fatty meats. If you see my videos and my pictures, I'm eating, eggs, bacon, beef, chicken, steak, butter, cream. So very high fat foods, but I'm keeping my carb extremely low, like no breads, no sugars, no pastas, no popcorn, no stuff like that. So it's an amazing diet. It's for me, especially because I can handle a lot of food. I can throw down a lot of food. You put it in front of me, I can throw down. I mean, I didn't get this big, eating celery sticks and carrots. I didn't get that big eating that stuff. I get that big eating pizza, potato chips, burgers, fries. That's how I got this way. I mean, let's just be honest, fried chicken. And even on the ketogenic diet now, I can have fried chicken. I have a recipe for fried chicken. So stay tuned for that. I want to get a fryer, a Fry Daddy. I'm working on getting that. So I'm going to have that pretty soon. So I'll be able to fry the chicken, make a recipe for you, make it look, and I've had it before. I've tried it before, oven bake style, and it's so good. It tastes just like fried chicken. So anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. Thanks for watching. That this completes day 2. Stay tuned for day 3. If you like the video, you like the style that I'm giving you, like the video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the video so that you'll get every video that I post. So anyways, I'll say good night to you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 3. Peace.